I think the whole thing is pretty scummy.
Trying to get viral.
Okay.
This girl will not stop making things up, and it is getting out of hand now. She claims obviously to make over 100 million a year on OF, but she ends up getting confronted about this and obviously continues to lie.
Can right now if you want me to.
Do you mind if I sit next to you so we could kind of...
Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm logged in first, because I might not be logged in.
Let me know when you're ready.
Finally, we had someone put her in a spot in a live interview. Vlad TV says, I want to sit next to you, see you scroll through your phone, refresh the tab, go on the app and show us that you are making 100 million in the flesh.
I might not be logged in.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hang on. I'm not logged in. I have a picture of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Here is the last screenshot I took from the statement page. If you can come if you want to see.
Well, you can show it on screen.
This is the last screenshot I took. This is unedited, okay? I would log in right now, but my phone's not loading.
It's all good.
And yeah, this is right here. This is the gross, 110 million.
At this point, I do wish that Vlad pushed her a little bit more on this. Anyone can make a screenshot. Everyone has ChatGPT nowadays to just come up with something. We didn't want to see the screenshot. We wanted to see you in the app showing your actual earnings or even a bank statement.
It's been insane and really hard to believe, but I'm very grateful every single day.
Okay. And that 100 million does not come from the $5 a month.
No.
That comes from personal clients who are paying much bigger fees. So you mentioned that your biggest customer has paid you $1.4 million.
I think now, because that was higher. I think now he has given, his name's Charlie. He's a really awesome guy.
Shout out to Charlie.
Shout out to Charlie. He has given me around 7 million.
This one piece on Reddit sums her up completely. She is absolutely not making that amount of money. It's just marketing for the company to get people to sign up. 80 million is double what LeBron James makes a year from basketball alone. 80 million is 4 times what a CEO makes in a year. 80 million a year is more than any movie star. Currently, 80 million is what Messi, the footballer, makes per year. Sophie Rain's numbers are bullshit. Do not believe the hype and do not believe it for a second. This is the only person that I've seen that does not avoid TMZ, that actually looks around for them for an interview to come up with some sort of elaborate story of how well she's doing right now. Her favorite one is that a big celebrity that's probably not going to respond to the situation has tried to hook up with her and she's declined them, and that she's got a new message from a celebrity and people want to take her V card, but she's not going to let them.
Did you hit... Oh, wait, it's not Sophia. Sophie, right? It's Sophie, right? With Sophie Rain.
No. That's a lie.
Okay, thank you. I said the wrong name.
Her recent claim is that a basketball player slid into her DMs that she will not name, asking if he can give her $15 million in exchange for her virginity. She publicly stated she turned it down. The massive payout on moral grounds. The unnamed athlete reportedly accepted the rejection and ghosted her.
I just said no.
No, that was it.
Definitely.
Did he push after that, or did he kind of just leave it alone?
I think I got ghosted after that.
A lot of people were, kind of putting in the responses, the little cap emoji. They were saying that you were capping.
No.
Were you capping? This 100% happened.
This 100% happened. I don't lie about anything. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't believe it happened, so it is kind of crazy, but it's real.
Do you get offers like this often? Was this the first time? Was it kind of shocking to you?
It's happened before.
Okay, so it wasn't shocking to you?
No, not at all.
Okay. So you said no, and that was that.
And Charlie was 100% right about Sophie Rain and what the whole stick is with her. He hit the nail on the head.
Sophie Rain is like the most popular creator on OnlyFans. You've probably heard her name before because she's often flexing how much money she makes through OnlyFans, unfathomable wealth, where she's posting screenshots claiming that she's making over $90 million through it. And there's a creator calling that out as fake.
So Sophie Rain just posted a video showing her fake OnlyFans statements once again. And I'm about to poke a lot of holes in this shit. What color is this up here, guys? We can all see this, right? It's blue. Up here, white. She's scrolling. She's scrolling. When you reload a page on OnlyFans, that's what happens. I just find this shit incredibly sad and embarrassing that you have lied so much that you have to keep lying and keep lying and keep lying to cover up your lies, bro? Are you that insecure?
Now, to Jamie Liz's statement here at the end that she's lying and faking these earnings coming from a place of like insecurity, I don't think that's what it is. I think this is all just part of her marketing strategy. She's also using this as a way to lure more people into an OnlyFans career. So I think this is also a way for her to try and get potential clients to sign with the Bop House or something like that. So her and her team can make more money off of them and their contracts.
And her talking about money is worse than anyone I've ever seen. Floyd Mayweather obviously couldn't read and had issues, but this girl is on a whole nother level. So she makes 100 million a year, and apparently she gets $5,000 a month.
I have a financial advisor. He's great. I love him so much. Basically, like, I'll get paid through the site, and it goes straight to him into a financial firm, and then he pays me like $5,000 a month. And then you just like, and then I live off that and my credit card.
You know what your net worth is today?
No idea.
Someone that is breaking records and earning so much money, you think would go to a financial advisor like she said, but start to understand the basics. She makes 100 million a year, but this is what she thinks her net worth is.
You know what your net worth is today?
No idea.
If you had to guess.
Probably like 5 million, 20 million,
No,
5 to 20, 5 to 20.
No, it has to be more than that.
I don't know. Like, I'm not like, that's why I pay someone to do all of my financial stuff for me. I don't know anything about this.
I was
going to
guess it has to be 50.
Okay. I was like 5 to 20 was my guess somewhere.
It has to be higher than that.
I pay a lot like in taxes though, so like I don't.
Yeah, but if you made
I don't have that much.
If you know, well, we do the math. I'm basically taking 40. Your total income.
If she had just 1 year paying 60% tax on 100 million, she's obviously left with 40. And net worth is based on lots of different things, not just cash you've got.
Subtracting taxes, subtracting living expenses and other discretionary spending.
Okay.
Then I'm adding in the fact that you've been investing the money an extra 15% over the last 2 years, which is on the conservative side of things. And that takes me to 43.
Okay.
If I ask you what's your net worth and you're saying between 5 and 20, that shows to me that you have no idea what's going on financially, which is like insane to me, because if you're grinding so hard to try to get to some place financially, like you could just spend a little extra time or even trade the time and work a little bit less, but spend a little bit of time understanding your finances, and that you'll make more money doing that.
She's just literally a market employee to promote a company to incentivize young women to join because they think they're going to make money like her. She doesn't understand the basics of money is what these guys are thinking. What's actually true is she understands some stuff, but she wants to be confused because then their innocence comes across on camera and she can just lie more and more.
I literally have considered like taking a college course online. Just
you don't need to do
you
that.
Don't even need to
like,
do that.
literally find someone that's financially literate and talk to them for
honestly. The money guys,
talk to the money guys.
Awesome.
Talk to Graham. Talk to me.
I need to because I really want to learn. I want to learn.
Even after this podcast, we can go over it. Like in 10 minutes, you should have a basic understanding of where you're at. Because if you're saying between 5 and 20, imagine after you grind for 5 years.
I guess that is a pretty big range.
And you learn that you have $10 million. What are you going to say? Where did it all go, right?
Yeah.
Like, why did I grind so hard?
Yeah.
Well, that could be the reality. You don't know how much these money people that are like working with you are taking.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to say what % they're taking? That's the thing.
So let me get this story right. You made over 100 million. Before that, he's making 50. Before that, 20. You've always been number one in that scene, but you invest your money with a financial advisor, but you don't know the cut or anything about it, any logistics of the deal. Anyone on this planet with basic common sense would have some sort of fundamental understanding about their money, no matter how dumb they are when it's that amount. I'm absolutely shocked that these guys even believe that she is making that amount of money. She could be making a decent living, but she has to lie constantly because she's lied so much. This is the same person, bear in mind, that when you confront her about how much money she's got to show you, she's logged out of an app that is making her so much. Why would you ever be logged out of that app?
Like, and they could be taking some crazy % where like, if you just spent a little bit more time finding someone else, or seeing what they're investing in. What if they're investing in really bad stuff?
I don't I don't know any of this.
Just get a third-party fiduciary to look it over for you.
Fiduciary?
Yeah, someone who's on your side.
Or just a friend.
Third party.
Okay.
Yeah, who has no financial interest in how you're doing.
Okay.
Just to look it over and say, hey, thumbs up, this is good, or hey, these things are questionable. Like we had on another person who had a very successful career thought they made all this money and then realized, wait a second, the person I trusted with my money ended up squandering all of it. And I owe taxes that I don't have.
He was actually negative net worth after it was RJ Mitty who was on Breaking Bad, like a main star on Breaking Bad. And
Damn, he was negative?
He was, he was like in severe
money.
financial duress.
So I need to open a book or something.
Well, you don't need to open a book. It's so simple. It's actually so simple.
It's like, it's not though. Like you
it
guys
is,
are saying
it is
it's
so simple.
I
I will explain to you in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Not now, after the podcast. Or maybe we could, we should just do it after the podcast.
We'll do it after the podcast.
But anyways, it would be so worth it to spend just a small percentage of your time.
The direct-to-fan subscription industry is worth approximately 7 billion to 8 billion in annual consumer spending, driven by overwhelming market leader OF as a private entity. Their parent company recently secured a corporate valuation of 3.15 billion. And market assessments before has been as high as 8 billion. And when you see someone like Sophie Rain that is meant to be making these high figures, that is the hook there for the youngsters to keep joining their app and posting what they're posting. They see so much money being earned in this industry. Sophie Rain is a massive marketing play for this company. If you can lie about one thing, you can lie about another. And one of the worst things to lie about on this platform is your age, and she's already admitted to that. And she's going to continue just to make things up, to clickbait and go viral.
How old are you actually?
I'm actually 21.
But on the Nelk podcast, you said you were 23.
Yeah, I'm 23. But it's for safety reasons,
I agree
okay?
with that.
It's for safety reasons. That is the only reason why I lie about my age. It's not for any other reason. When I started my account, I obviously had help. I didn't want to start my account without not knowing anything. And the number one thing that everyone around me told me was, don't put out any of your real information.
Okay.
So I lied about everything.
One lie always covers up another lie, and she's also admitted that she just does things to clickbait and go viral constantly, and that most of the information she's putting out is false, and she's doubling back now because she'd end up getting sued.
I posted that for rage bait.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So do you know whether you actually dealt with him?
I don't think I did, no. I'm pretty sure I was
You're just throwing this out there just a troll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to get viral.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of young girls are going to sign up because they see her making so much money. If she's making 100 million, maybe I can make 1 million, or even 100,000. That's better than my job. And a darker rabbit hole to this is there's another side of this. There is the clipping agencies. There is so many people that are paid money to clip her content, and every time it gets a certain amount of views, they're paid. So you're forever going to see this girl on a feed because they're just pouring funds into promoting her with clickbait titles and all these different fake stories. She's constantly on your feed. A recent video I saw is her doing some sort of photo shoot, and you can hear girls in the background that saying they want to be like her and be famous and be celebrities. Oh my god, it's Sophie. What has the world come to?
I'm having a lot of
And she has actually been confronted somewhat about this. She's done a debate on Piers Morgan. She's not really the best at debates, where they was basically going to implement tax on sinful behavior because women like her inspiring young women do not take proper career paths.
I mean, Sophie says that that she feels like this is a punishment. Why are you punishing her?
Well, hey, Sophie, good to meet you. It's not a punishment at all. What it is a deterrent. I think Sophie recognizes that our state was better off when young women aspired to be teachers, small business owners, doctors, and lawyers, as opposed to creating adult content. I can respect Sophie Rain as an individual and still respectfully call out that I don't want thousands of young women who are in high school today to feel like the only way they can make a living when they graduate is selling adult content, video, photos of themselves on the internet. And so, Sophie, look, with all due respect, I know you're from Florida. I'm from Florida. We both love our state. I want what's best for you, and I want what's best for every single woman in our state, and that's not to be objectified and exploited by the OnlyFans owners.
Sophie, what's your response to that?
So the political candidate you just listened to was suggesting this sin tax would fund crisis pregnancy centers, mental health problems in society and educational systems. He estimated that it could raise $200 million in a recent social media post. Obviously, Sophie Rain had clapped back about his proposal and felt like she was called out directly.
I feel like as adults, we are all able to legally make our own decisions. And I think that we should also educate a lot more on all of these opportunities that you're speaking of, because I just don't think that we should be singling out any individual for what they choose to do.
James?
Well, I want to single out drug dealers, Sophie. I want to single out people who are committing crimes in our society. And so as governor, my responsibility is very simple. I want to make sure that there is a path. What is, with all due respect to Sophie, what are you going to tell your daughter in 10 or 15 years when all of these images are all over the internet and your daughter is being bullied in middle school and was told that you guys were Christians? With all due respect, what do you say then? It creates a real weight, a real tension between a mom and her children, and of course, a worker and her employer. I don't want to encourage women to go on OnlyFans and then get fired from their job and then have a real fight at home about what mommy did on the internet last week.
Okay, Sophie?
I mean, I'm only 21. I haven't even thought about having kids yet.
Pretty much just sums up this whole entire generation is the not thinking for the future. Sophie Rain thinks of now making quick money and going viral on the internet is all she cares about at this point in her life, not thinking about being a mother or the future ramifications on a potential family that she would have later down the line.